As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwokika Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said, my name is Namdekano.
Makano panupoko, opa kichiria, abona bosomu, ona yukuchikona kana. Asi maburo kuno male, ya buru biharu, namogara palanamu, sorondi bozo. Opado maketo, money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our right. Papa Mubaram si Nadia Frabalamo Iabuna Nemine Kambu Parayano Makano Jife Wata Winyakaye Akano de Ilo Desia Oye Wife Waparanifea Nkabu Paruko Biafra is my life. Biafra Waparamo I must go back to our land. And the one who took off the day. If I would get married 4 years ago, gonna jump in there, so I'm gonna get up Mano yes na bugaba na hibu wesi no choro wa Nigeria ya biko soro ndia usala ugausa kanyo wezoro wa neba maka na ọ bụrụ olugbo Hausa azekwu gọvanọ isi n'ọga chịtakwa ndị awụsa ọfụma.
Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. You're welcome to this very live presentation, reaching you all the way from the studio of Biafra Unite channel/television. The time right now is exactly 18 minutes past 10 p.m. in the land of Biafra. And today's date is 14th of July 2026. We are live and direct. We have come this evening just for one particular reason, only for one purpose. So, we are going to make this very program a question and answer. As you can see by going by the title, it's going to be a question and answer. I don't have analysis to make this evening, but I have one thing to show us before we go into the question and answer. I have one thing to show us, which is what happened today in Biafra land, especially in Okigwe. So, if you listen or watch what is going on now, you see that there are a lot of confessions all over the places, and people are beginning to realize the truth. Unfortunately, some people are living in our 2021, whereas we are in 2026. I don't blame those who are waking up. So I don't blame them. I do not really blame them. Even today, as we are speaking now, we have left 2024 ending and left 2025. We are in 2026, middle of the year. Very soon, we are going to leave 2026, making it 2 good years. I want you to believe, I want to let you know that very soon, people will begin to live in our 2024 and 2025. Before the end of this very year, 2026, many people you see today talking about Biafra, I'm telling you, I want you to mark this somewhere. Many people that you see today who are speaking about Biafra, you are going to see them before or towards the end of this very year, 2026, living in our own end of 2024. Some of them, by next year, 2027, will begin to live our 2025. What I'm telling you today, mark it somewhere. Today's date is 14th of July, 2026. I welcome every one of you, my wonderful and beloved Biafrans and lovers of freedom all over the world. As you are joining me, please endeavor to welcome others because we are live and direct. I will show us one thing, and then we go straight to question and answer. A lot is going on, a lot is happening in Biafra land, and this is the last battle. I'm telling you, this is the last battle. So before we proceed, let us watch this very clip of video, and then we'll play some voice notes that accompany it. Then we'll now go into the, of course, question and answer. Pay attention, please. This is what is happening in Biafra land as I'm speaking to you now. This is what is happening now. And when these criminals do this, the worst part is that when they do this, they target gentle. When they do this, they target BLA. So nowadays, it is important for people to start speaking up. If you become a victim of Nigeria terrorism in Biafra land, you must speak up. And you must, you must tell the world, the people who are dealing with you, the people who are terrorizing you. Because failure to do so, they will continue to change the narrative in a negative way. They will continue to hide behind the mask while pointing accusing fingers on the innocent people who have come to save the Biafra land. So it is very, very important that when our people, pass through this type of terrorism and inhumanity, they must speak up. Because onye kwupu ndị Igbo si ekwu mere ọnụ ememe mere uche. So onye kwupu ikwu eziokwu ifele eme ekwensu. So we will start now speaking up and calling them by their names, those who are terrorizing our people in Biafra land. If you ever become a victim, speak up. Speak up. Once you become a victim of Nigerian terrorism in Biafra land, you must speak up. Before the likes of the ex-DOS, Chinas and Chike Doziedem, and their criminal gang of Jovika and the other idiotic element called Ebekwense, Arirakaria, and their likes, including Nenna, or Neka Konenna, Neka Chimezie, and their likes, Chibuze Guatu them, Udele, Chukuka Fuebu. These paid individuals, these paid actors of the Nigerian government in Biafra land, they will be changing the narratives in a negative way, pointing accusing fingers at the innocent people, why they continue with their criminal activities in Biafra land. So we are not going to continue keeping quiet and allowing this criminality to continue. We are not going to continue to keep quiet and allow them to continue to carry out their evil agenda against our people. So we must start speaking up now, especially when you fall a victim. Now, my people, this is happening in a place called Abobu in Okigwe, Biafra land. Pay attention to this place. I don't know about the voice. Seems like the volume is very, very low, but I will try. Just pay attention, please.
Maazị enweghị m nụrụ njisi ọka igwe bịa ihe mere yesterday na be gị. Achọrọ m ka ị kọtụrụ m the story ihe mere aha gị and the ABC then gị kọtụrụ m ihe mere na be gị yesterday.
Na buko aha m wụ Okachukwu mmụọ wa aha m abụ onye ụmụhụwama ụmụdike nọ na Agbaọbụ onye Agbaọbụ ka mbụ. So ụnyaahụ anyị si clean up na bata ihe m ka na-abata n'aba na kichin aka nọ na kichin a nwere ihe a chọrọ inye m ka nrie lekwa onye amị bịa mee m arrest kpọpụta m saachị m were otu fonu nọ m na-agba jide kpọrọ m sị m ngwa nsogbu ya anyị apụta n'ihu ụlọ nwunye m chọrọ ịsa akwa so ya mee nwunye m arrest sị m akwa nwa onye ahụ nwunye m si nwunye m ya kpọrọ kpọtakwa ya so onye kpọkwana ha bịa bụ onye a na-akpọ Ebuka abụkwala onye ụmụdike anyị so Ebuka wee sị ha hapụ m ha kpọta nwunye m na ha na-enwute duala ndị wege duala otu ochi sụọ na bekee ha kpọrọzie wee pụọ so mgbe ha pụọkwara na emechaa egbe ha daa nchetakwa n'uche n'aka na-eche amanụ m ma mmadụ ka agbara egbe ka ọ bụ harasị ngọd ihe ọzọ mbataji nọ na ọ bụ otu nwanne nwoke a na-akpọ eyi ka ha gbajide ụkwụ nwa niile gbanwechie mgbe ahụ Ebuka na onwe ekwene o dịkwana mgbe wee ji oji si anyị na ha na-abịa na ha ga-abịa edoji be anyị ya ma staịlụ ha ga-eji wee bịa ha wee bịa nkene kemgbe ukwu na o ji oji a obi nọkwa onye ọnụ n'elu onye ọ na chere obi n'aka ha wee bịa nke na o bịakwa n'onwe ya ahụrụ m ya n'onwe ya ọ bụghị na mmadụ na-akọrọ m n'anọ m.
Unfortunately, I didn't know that my voice was not coming out because I was muted. So sorry about that. I hope my voice is coming back now. So the one that he's talking about, the one that he said that was shot and his leg was broken, I actually posted the pictures, the evidence on our X page, our Twitter account. Is there right now. I posted it in the afternoon. One of the victims of this very terrorism carried out by the Zoo Janjaweed Army and the Bubago in Abobo, a place called Abobo in Okigwe, Biafra land. I posted that very picture on our X handle today. One of the victims of their terrorism happening in Biafra land, in Okigwe to be precise. So let us watch.
Ebuka bụ just hapụ m sọkpọrọ nwunye m akpọrọ nwunye m kemgbe Ebuka jiri oji ahụ onye ọ na-eche obi n'aka ya wee.
He said that one Ebuka, I'm going to tell you who is Ebuka in a jiffy. One Ebuka invaded his compound with some group of terrorists in military uniform. They first of all kidnapped him and then kidnapped his wife. That Ebuka now said that the person that they are looking for is his wife, not him. Imagine this man is old, he's an elderly man. That means his wife has to be an elderly mother as well, elderly woman. For sure. Imagine an elderly woman in that situation. And do you know the allegation? Because this man sells, I don't know, maybe to palm wine. So now the allegation is that the wife is the one that sells palm wine to, according to them, they said, they said that they sell palm wine to the people that they are looking for. That is their allegation. They took the wife, they kidnapped the wife, shot people randomly, like they just entered the village and started shooting at people. And did you hear them talk about it? Did you hear the Ebekwense talking, ranting like a madman that he is? Did you hear Jovika? Did you hear him? These criminals who are working for Nigerian government against our own people, when they commit these atrocities, this kind of terrorism in our land, they will keep quiet. They will never talk. They will never talk. Anytime they want to speak, they will change the narrative in a very negative way to suit them. When they do kidnapping, they will change the narrative. They will start pointing, accusing fingers on the innocent people. We are going to stop this type of people to, to continue terrorizing our people and pointing, accusing fingers on the innocent people who have sworn to defend our land.
Ebuka ka na-arịazi kemgbe ndị a jidere Ebuka wee John ọrụ ha kemgbe ha ji iji obi n'aka ya jikwuru ojiji ndị be anyị niile anyị abịa anyị amakwa style onye ji wee bịa ya bụ ụdị a o ji wee bịa ụnyaahụ amakwa style ahụ eji wee bịa ọzọ ọhịa otu ochiba ahụ.
Okay, so one Ebuka is the one now terrorizing them. You understand? Uchenno Keke is terrorizing them from the other side. Ebuka is now terrorizing them from the other side. Uchenno Keke is terrorizing them in Obinetiti, Okigwe. Ebuka now is the one now terrorizing them in Abobo. And all these criminals, all these saboteurs, they just came up just overnight, just yesterday. Just yesterday, they just came up. Just all these mushrooms, all these ants, they just came up yesterday. They just came up yesterday because our people are on the verge of being forgotten. Our people are on the verge of being forgotten. If you check all the people who are it is unbelievable. Let us hear some voice notes. Let's hear some voice.
Abanye ọnụ ọhịa ka anyị kechi were pụta mmanwụ m Helene mmadụ na-agụ so anyị nọ mitiri taa lekwe ha awachikwa anyị izu ndụ ga anyị gbachi ụzọ ha bịa kpụghara mechaa ihe niile ha mere n'ime ụlọ ọzi ka ahụ mechara ka anyị m pụtara ajụ ogere ka iri na-ebe akwasị nwanne nchele onyo akwa ka m na-arụ kamgbe anyị batara n'ọhịa
bigo ụmụnna m onye na-alụ na ọsọ ahụ ya weliri mmadụ na-agụ mma ịzụ ndụ ma chairman ọ mma ya na-ekwu ya na uzo dịkwara unu.
Imagine agadi nwanyị ndị kpọrọ onwe ha ndị Igbo nwee obi na-abịa na terrorize ụmụ nwaanyị na-enwe ihe ha mere, ụmụ nwaanyị na-enwe ihe ha mere, ụmụ nwaanyị nọ na village.
ụmụnna ndị dị m unu anwụ na ụbọchị taa atọga ya aja o amụghị Ijeọma mmadụ na-agụ nwunye ọgụ eri anyị nọ nga anyị mega mitin Ụmụdike na mitin ka anyị nọ ha awachikwa ya abịa gwa anyị na ha abata n'Ụmụdike onye ọ na-apụwa ọsọ izu ndụ gbakwa n'ọga mechi ụzọ mgbe agbawaziri ọsọ ahụ ha jide mapụta izu ndụ ha abata wachikwa anyị buru izu ndụ kọwa ya ihe buru ya pụọ eyi gbile onye ọ na ọsọ eyi gbawa ha gbajie eyi okwuo eyi eburie gaba General Hospital ugbu a ga buru ụlọmma na-akụ ya ihe kụwashịa ga nga nwunye nga Ejiọfọ tude Ejiọfọ egbe si ya ele nwunye ya Ejiọfọ ọsị nwunye ya anọghị ya Chukwu mere ebere nwunye ya anọghị ya ọ gawara n'ọrụ ha ga-akụkasịa ụlọ Ejiọfọ gbawasịcha ụlọ Ejiọfọ were ma fonu nwa Ejiọfọ big phone ya ma ihe ndị ọzọ. So ụbọchị
you see robbery, they came for robbery. And the people must understand that the person who is leading them is a local, which I'll be telling you about in a jiffy. Is a local. He is the one that threatened them that he's coming. According to him, he said he's coming to sanitize Abobo. He's coming to sanitize Abobo in Okigwe. And sanitizing Abobo is to come with Fulani Janjaweed terrorists and the Bubago to terrorize the people. Innocent people in the village. Innocent people in a village, the so-called and down at Moma, they are in the bush. But they came into the villages to terrorize the innocent people. Are you feeling it now? So this same thing, this is exactly what we were talking about the other day. No Gungwero onwe Biafra na ano has nothing to do with community clash. It is not a fight between brother and brother. It's not a battle of brothers. It's not a community clash. Man, in a situation whereby I sacrifice myself, my life, to defend the motherland, and then ekpoluzie enemies bịa na-terrorize my family members, na-egbu my people, gbaa be nna m ọkụ, then onwezie ka nsi wee kpalụ gị aka na-akụrụ gị aka imere ọfụma, you did well. So m retaliate zia, they are mad dogs like Ebe Kuense, they are mad dogs like Jovika, they are mad dogs like Nneka Chimezie, they are mad dogs like Chibuze Egwuatu, they are mad dogs like Chukwuka Ofuebu. Amapụta na social media bido na-eti mkpu, amapụta na social media, oh, fa na-egbusisi ndị aka, fa dị ọcha, fa na-egbuchasị ndị mmadụ, fa na-eme nka, fa na-eme nka, fa na-ezu ori, fa na-atọ mmadụ. Amapụta na social media to carry propaganda. And because mana ndị Igbo si na achọ igbu nwa nkịta enye ya aja afa, yotago. So afa ndị Biafra anaghị adị mma na mkpụrụfụfụ. So the moment I mention their name, Gentle, oh, Simon Ekpa, oh, Nnamdi Kanu, oh, BLA, oh, ESN. Once the name is mentioned, I got it in peak here immediately because our topic. Yotago, because our topic. Algorithm will carry it immediately because our topic is a headline. Everybody on social media and I try here trending news. If any way, that's why many people do na Biafra agitation. Many, in fact, 95% of them are not Biafrans. They are not Biafra agitators. 95% of them are not. They have nothing to do with Biafra in the freedom. They are only in the struggle. They are only talking about Biafra because it's a trending news. It gives them the opportunity to trend, to be known, and to make money. Whichever way. Either making money through social media or even becoming known and get paid by some individuals who want to use them. Whichever way.
taa tọrọ na ya aja aja o unu mara otu nsi ga abịa eme anyị unu mere anyị gbatara na ya ọsọ enyemaka akwa ka anyị nọ na-arụ kamgbe ụtụtụ n'ọhịa ka anyị ka chịpụta eburu izu ndụ ọbatabekwen
ma be mmadụ na-agụ biko enwe m ọtụtụ okwu ndị ụmụnne ndị nwunye di m ekwutechala ihe niile biko anyị nidiri bukwe nyemaka unu ka anyị nidiri biko gbatara na ya ọsọ enyemaka dị site na ọ karịala anyị ahụ biko na arịrịọ ka anyị na-arịọ unu onye mara ebe o si ebido ọrụ na si bido ka ụmụ oke ibiri nwaanyị ghara ịnwụ bikos disi na-emelu ụmụ oke ibiri nwaanyị achọghị inwe BP enwetachala BP biko tinye na ele ọnụ tata echi biko ka distance stop biko ndị di m ikpere m nọ n'ala bikoni onye mara ka o si arụ ya ewepụta ọrụ ya ugbu arụwa ọrụ bikoni thank you.
Okay, so hold on.
Yesterday na begging. Achọrọ m ka ịkọtụrụ m the story ihe mere ni gị and the ABC then gị kọtụrụ m ihe mere na begging yesterday.
Na buko aha m wụ Okachukwu mmụọ wa aha m abụ onye ụmụhụwa ama ụmụdike nọ na Agbaọbụ onye Agbaọbụ ka mbụ. So ụnyaahụ anyị si clean up na bata ihe m ka na-abata n'aba na kichin aka nọ na kichin a nwere ihe a chọrọ inye m ka nrie lekwa onye amị bịa mee m arrest kpọpụta m sacha m otu fonu nọ m na-agba jide kpọrọ m sị m ngwa nsogbu ya anyị na-apụta n'ihu ụlọ nwunye m chọrọ ịsa akwa so ya mee nwunye m arrest sị m ọkwa nwa onye ahụ nwere isi nwunye m ya kpọrọ pụtakwa ya so onye kpọkwana ha bịa bụ onye a na-akpọ Ebuka abụkwala onye ụmụdike anyị.
Ebuka onye kpọ ha abịa, the person that brought them is called Ebuka, and Ebuka is from Umudike. Ebuka is from Umudike. he brought in Fulanis in khaki uniform and the Ebubago. Ebuka is from Umudike. And who is Ebuka and how did he join this band, this group of terrorists? Ebuka married a wife from Umudike. As time goes, I may still bring maybe his pictures and videos as time goes, because it's not going to end here. So this Ebuka married, Ebuka is was a married guy. Ebuka was married. He's from Umudike in Abobo. Now, his wife started dating a Bubago member. The other videos. This is not the other video. The other videos we were sharing a couple of days ago. That one is from Obinetiti. This is a different matter. Not the other one that was exposing Uchenna Okeke, a Bubago commander in Obinetiti. No, not that one. This one is different. So now, Ebuka's wife started dating and sleeping around with a Bubago criminal terrorist. Now, they use the wife to commit all manner of atrocities. So when Ebuka found out that the wife was sleeping around with a Bubago terrorist group, Ebuka became angry and they started fighting. Now, do you know what the woman did? The wife now, went to collaborate with the boyfriends so that they can now eliminate Ebuka, her husband, because Ebuka has caught her sleeping around with those Ebubago terrorists. They laid ambush on Ebuka. They picked him along the way while he was coming back. They took him to an unknown destination, about to eliminate him. They told him that it was because this is the reason why we want to eliminate, we want to get rid of you. Ebuka now pleaded with them that he is ready to join them to sabotage, because he's a local, he's a villager. So he pleaded with them that he's ready to work with them and sabotage the people that they are genuinely looking for, the people that they are fighting. They said, okay. They look at them, they said, okay, this one, we can make use of this one. That is how they recruited Ebuka. Ebuka now, we bluzie the Olunisi. Bluzie the Olunisi. Ozinyanwabuzi, they are gang leader now. Ebuka has become a terrorist leader now. Or forget is here no onye melody whereby in that situation bu now. Obiazie bluzie all that anger. Rest is here upon the innocent villagers. They are now going everywhere, terrorizing people, unaliving people, shooting people at sight. Today's own was terrible. If you go to Biafra United TV Twitter, you are going to see today's own was terrible, unbelievable, unacceptable. Courtesy of that Ebuka. Now, we are going to enter question and answer. Today, I told you that I'm not here to analyze. Today is not for analysis. Today is strictly for question and answer. Anybody, whatever question you have, not just because of what we discuss now. Any question, especially as long as it concerns Biafra, whatever question you have, please bring it on. We are going to begin the question and answer right away. No time. So the protest is there. our main topic today is all road leads to Finland. All roads lead to Finland. That is our question. Then that is our main topic. That is our main topic today. So all roads lead to Finland, as you can see on the screen. Whether you want to ask question about the Finnish protest, you want to ask about our PM Simon Ekpa, you want to ask about Mazinam Dekan, you want to ask about the topic what we just discussed now, the video we played, the voice note, everything that's happening in Okigwe, in Biafra land at large, whatever you want to ask, it is your chance. It is called question and answer. So for anybody, because some people have sent me some messages on WhatsApp, saying some funny things in Abakamoto. This is your chance now. Anybody who has somehow sent me any kind of message on WhatsApp thinking that I'm going to read or respond, this is your chance. Bring that question now. Then so bring that your question now. Whatever question you have, any kind of question, including the Finland protest, including the court. I've said a lot of things about the court. So you must bring it on. It is your chance. It is your chance. Yes, caller on WhatsApp, please. You are welcome. Go ahead, please. Okay. Okay.
n'ihu n'iso niile n'ofu ma nwoke ma nwaanyị ndị n'eziokwu ndị chọrọ ka anyị nwụrụ ọnwụ anyị ana m ekele ụrụ soro jisi ike mmadụ n'ọnụ mba n'aha Chukwu okike aba ise biko nwanne m ajụjụ m na-ajụ na-abụ Igbo na-ekwu ilu na-atụ agba mbụ ọtụ n'ọgwụ, agba abụọ ọtụ n'ọgwụ, agba nke ịtọ ọtụ n'ọgwụ, ọgwụgwụ ka a pịara nkụ. Ihe ndị a na-eme na our side, ọ na-eme n'Okigwe, and more especially ihe ndị abụba agụ na-abịa egbu our people right from the time all those security agencies ma ndị amị and nwere otu esi enweta challenge. They just come and they pick our people one by one. Ana m ajụ kemgbe ihe ga-akwụsị ka ihe anyị ga-eme ka ihe were kwụsị. Number one. Number two, ebe this our struggle chere ihu now, because mụ onwe m dị confused ka ebe o chere ihu na ihe ọtọ ọnọdụ ihe siri kwụọ na ama m ebe m na-aga, eso m so ama m ndị m na-eso ma ebe m na-aga, mana this ihe pụtara na asị mma ekpochara DOS Maazị Nnamdi Kanu onye ndu kwụsịrị we ya jiri aka ha hụ ndị a ka ọwụ somebody pikere ha ka enwe ihe mere ike but ka ọnọdụ anyị nọ n'ime ka ebe o chere because this onye isi ha abịala okwu mere otu o si ekwu okwu that is to forward this struggle. Ele ihe a ga-eme ka ihe na-aga n'ihu because mgbede ebe m hụrụ ejiri anya ọma gị ukwu nwa ọsọ, mgbede ebe m hụrụ na-asị peace demonstration gị nweta your freedom more especially na this African country. Biko nwanne m enwe ọnọdụ ịma na ọnọdụ a na-enwego ochere ga-egwa m biko ihe m chere ma udo dịrị gị.
Okay, thank you so much, my brother, for your questions. Nke mbụ na mbụ isi ejụrụ sị Keogi fa no wa yebi. Okoya.
Yes, yes,
Ejolo Keogi fa no wa yebi. Which is
yes.
of course Ifenemena Biafra land, the invasion of our land by the terrorists in uniform. So Obunina Iafuna our people have suffered so much
Yes,
in
yes.
the hands of Nigerian state. So, and there is one thing I want to let our people know. I've said it before and I'm going to repeat it again. When a people are fighting for freedom, nobody enjoys, unwinds, and dines. Nobody whines and dine. Because, first of all, freedom is not cheap. That is the reason why Obunega na Kwonso onwelo a certain period olulu Israel na bazi faces Moses na Adria. Why didn't you leave us in Egypt while we were drinking and enjoying ourselves?
Yes, yes.
So Moses abruzikwori onilo because explain. Moses now began to explain to his own people something that they already know. But because of how fun a face na wilderness, it became unbearable, and then they have to face their leader. That is exactly what is happening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. That's why on social media, all these propagandists, they call Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all sorts of names. They call Mazi Simon Ekpa all sorts of names because in their mind, though, they believe that what they are doing is good, is normal. In their mind, they think that they are trying to save Alibo. Some of them bona ego like all these in oppositions. Some of them bona egobi or egobi. They just join. Ya ndị egole ego na amahọ na akwụrụ ndị anwụ ụgwọ. Fa join ya fa na-eme ife ndị anwa na-eme. Thinking in their own mind, they think that they want to save Ali Igbo from Nnamdi Kanu. Yotago, this thing has happened over and over again. Not only in Biafra land, it has happened everywhere in the world, even in the Bible is there. So in their mind, they want to save Ali Igbo. They want to save Igbo people because they cannot bear what they are seeing in terms of freedom fighting and what comes with it. But not knowing that they are actually sabotaging the freedom march, the march to freedom. Hence, the fight against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, against Mazi Simon Ekpa, and against those who are genuinely fighting, and who understand what it takes to attain freedom. They are fighting them. So this is number one. Then Kedo Go Yebi. First of all, the resistance that Biafrans have been putting to stop the invasion of Biafra land from the terrorists will continue. Once okay, not Onwelike, as it is right now, the little resistance the Biafran gallant men are putting in is not loud, because we have all seen Aincha Fugo Ifemelo na this very struggle since 2024. Aincha Fugo Tundi Miss Webia Sisasia the struggle because of the position. Because of the position Enyelofa before. For we use that position where destroy the movement as they could.
Yes.
So ndị Igbo tụrụ inu sị na mmiri gbalụọ n'isi n'ịchọ ime ọwụ na ọ na ihe ebidokwa n'isi mmiri a wee chịkọta ya. So ife melụnụ bụ na the resistance is there. At least just few weeks ago, on some videos I don't know, posted on social media of what is happening around Biafra territory. You know, the resistance is there, but it is not as loud as it's supposed to be because of the sabotage that the passed through. From 2024 down to today. So, but one thing we must know is this: as long as the Biafra restoration is a God's project, the house of Biafra, the house of God, will reunite. The house of God, the house of Biafra, will reunite and march for the final destiny, liberation of Biafra. This is one thing our people must know. No way yemelu no wa, as in the house of Biafra does not reunite. If any make it an no kuku on bialoka wave, okay, motri dem milisiaba obasia ocha. So bialoka wave, and it is only those who are strong enough mentally can be able to withstand the wave of the sabotage, the wave that came with the current sabotage that our men are passing through at the moment. It is only those who are mentally, grounded can withstand the test of time. So it's there. But the house of God, the house of Biafra, will reunite again and fight for the final push for our freedom. That is number one. Then number two, you ask about which way for those or yes. This DOS Meloha point or whatever. Fine, I'm going to answer. First of all, we must all agree that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has long sacked Chike Dozie and his criminal gang. We must all agree to this. So, whether he pronounced it or not, in fact, actually, the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not make that pronunciation from the courtroom is because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is heavily angry at Chike Dozie them and Chinasa Nworu them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is extremely angry at them, worse than Uche Mefo. Pay attention, please. So that kind of annoyance, that kind of, anger, obuli for ye zemu na courtroom. Odiki wenewe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu abuli for ye zet. That's odiki ibu obuli ibu ye zetumu na court while he was in the courtroom. He went away about these criminals, because of how sabotage road were na prison today. So that he were obuli omanzewe na court. So that's why he never talked about them. He never mentioned them. Do you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ziliozi see well radio Biafra hand there Simon Ekpa n'aka?
Yes.
Simon Ekpa came out to say that he said he should give him a slot. Ejiofor told Simon Ekpa to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said they should give you a slot on Radio Biafra. But the real message that came was give Radio Biafra to Simon Ekpa, hand him over. Hand over Radio Biafra to Mazi Simon Ekpa. That was the real message, the authentic. What I'm telling you now is what Mazi told me one-on-one, no speculation. This is what he told me.
You don't mean it.
I'm telling you, I swear, this is what he told me. Enjoy, why didn't you say it the way it? He said no. Now, Ejiofor is the one. Because Ejiofor said, if you say this thing the way it came, now eligwe ada, everywhere ababi boa. That's why Mazi Simon Ekpa made that broadcast and said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has told the DOS to give him a slot on Radio Biafra. Kudo we chekwao, kudo we de. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has sacked them long. That's why with the all assurance and with a lot of energy, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has sacked them long time ago. Manokungu situation. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu believe no ya pota. Onwe doge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu juwe che na ya to yanga. Cha.
So long like that.
Yes. So now the plan was, once he comes out, he come on Radio Biafra to demolish them. You understand? So unfortunately, that's why, and they know, these criminals, they know. They have been in loggerhead with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu since 2021. This fight, you see them fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu openly now. The fight did not start today. They have been fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu since 2021. You understand me? Yes, they've been fighting him since 2021. Inside, they've been fighting him inside until now. Now they couldn't hold it anymore. Now they have to come out. You gotta go. So they know that there's a problem. That's why every single thing they have been doing since 2021 is to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in custody. Is to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never come out. Is to make sure that they silence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Anything that anybody cholime, able put up Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they fight against it. You gotta go ahead. So now, apart from sacking them, about this new DOS. Well, if yesterday and they get repeat here again. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, according to, because the day that I read that very press release, I read that very press release about the dissolution of the old DOS. I read it from Barrister Aloye Jimako's platform. So his official platform. So that means if you ask me about this appointment, I will give it to them as I read it from Aloye Jimako. Aloye Jimako didn't do anything. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ya puta. So obviously Mazi Nnamdi Kanu puta say, I am not the one who appointed these people, then I will hold Barrister Aloye Jimako responsible. But for now, I will give it to Barrister Aloye Jimako because I will give it to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because I read it from Barrister Aloye Jimako. That is all I can say. But notwithstanding, that does not mean because I read the appointment from Barrister Aloye Jimako, therefore I will now start dancing to their tone. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no n'ime. There are many things he's not privy to. There are many information he's not privy to. So, for him to appoint these people, if he's the one that appointed them, he has his own reason. But I'm sure that now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no outside. And when many people none of this DOS now, now man there at all. You have to go. Especially given their previous activities. You have to go, because many of them in DOS were working hand in hand with the ODOS. You have to go. the likes of Ikechukwu Ikechukwu onye Iruoha ka ogene ka na-akpọ ya, the one that live in South. No, abụla former Ikechukwu Iruoha. So he is their head of media. Can you imagine somebody who served Chike Edozie and Chinasa Nworu with the last breath, with his last he is their chief of media. So mputano kota na mona Ikechukwu Iruoha na arukosi with all the sabotage Biafra. Mputana nọrọ na media nọrọ ndị Ikechukwu Iruoha and akọ dị akụkọ ahụ akọ. Who does that? So imagine they still return the likes of Ekpa Powerless as their media and publicity.
That is my brother.
Like an achelo.
This was inside the cabinet again. I wonder.
So Otan no now, which na all the sabotage of Ekpa Powerless. Ekpa Powerless ka akpọrọ na phone si weta account ka akwe ụgwọ ka cancel sit at home. Ekpa Powerless weta account akwụ n'ụgwọ. Then ego few hours later sit at home. Few hours later, Chinasa Nworu said it. Now how many times can you here? How many times should we play it? We have been playing it. We already playing. You know, we are tired of playing now. We are no longer playing those things. So then now Ekpa Powerless the press release. Biafra United apotana ganya ya. Now we DOS press release. So if Mazin Namdek even delete their head, I've never encountered him before. I didn't know him before. To be honest, I didn't know him. But people who know him have confirmed that he used to go to one guy on Akwe platform. They will gossip they will gossip autopilot, they crucify us, they did everything to us just to sabotage Biafra. Then tell me, Kedanyam Yeji when I for this type of people. You understand me now? So Zinikanu Takano no when pull the strings from behind. You know, so we onye balon made bona hoyambo. So
my brother, I can never.
This thing, my advice to them, I've advised them because I want peace. I don't want pieces, I want peace. In the struggle, we are all one family.
My brother,
hold on, let me land. Hold on. We are all one big family. Ni batana na out of 12 apostles, when Judas, you know. So, and Jesus Judas on ya jaka jekwo out of 12 tribes of Israel, enwelu ndi umunne Joseph lelia. Yotago. So, okay, family Joseph in Egypt. Joseph did not unalive them. Joseph did not kill them. He shelter because they were a famile in Israel. They were a famile ebe happy. I went Ghanese Egypt unfortunately, Obluzi one na Halelo was honorable prime minister. Onye na after Makiyan Eli. Now gave them shelter. Yotago. He gave them shelter.
Yeah.
So, Israel were for 100 and something years. I'll be how many years in Egypt. So, what am I trying to say here? What I'm trying to say is this. I gave them an advice. But if they fail to take my advice, because the other day the man who or say IPOB command and control over a no-go area. Or the okay, but as far as I'm concerned, if you are a sabo in my eyes, your command and control is dead, completely dead as long as is not even on arrival, is dead before it takes off the journey. It is dead. Your command and control doesn't work on me. Your command and control works when we are on the same page. When I see that you are genuine, when I see that you are fighting for freedom, then your command and control will say, yes, sir. You don't feed me, nothing. But once I see that we are on the same page, you are fighting for my freedom, yes, sir. The first person, anything in there, whatever you do, count me in. You can watch no guy on an autopilot or news. Anything you could and say, yes, sir, I'm there. You are not paying me salary, but I'm there to serve you. 100%. That is. I'm a loyal follower. I'm very, very loyal. As long as very freedom is concerned, because my only target is freedom. Now, what is my advice to them? My advice to them is this. Number one, I've told them that we don't need any apology. We are tired of apology, because nowadays apology doesn't take anything. Ibusian mmadụ ịbazi yọbazie mmanya biko ibusian mmadụ mmanya apology and akọ dị aka anwa akọ. So we don't need apology now. We don't want anybody to come and say, we are sorry for sabotaging Simon Ekpa. No, we don't need any apology anymore. This is the catch. First of all, they went to Finland to submit a petition to Finland parliament against Simon Ekpa and Joko. This guy was there. Pastor Udochi was there. During the protest, Pastor Udochi was there. The Finland national coordinator called Isaac Ikalo. Isaac Ikalo was there. He was the one who led the delegation that went to submit the petition to finish parliament against Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko in 2023. He was there during their protest, and he also led the DOS delegation that went to court to testify against Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko that led to his imprisonment. Listen, let me tell us today. Nigeria government leveled allegation against Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko for terrorism. But Finland wouldn't have imprisoned Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko for a mere allegation from Nigeria government. So it was because his own people that they speak the same language with, they live in Finland, they come from the same tribe, the same place, the same home. These are the people that know Simon Ekpa. Male Amaruo you know. They know Simon Ekpa to village. So they came to testify that Nifa or oppressor that thing that the enemy said against Simon Ekpa is true. They came to testify that what the oppressor, the lies of the oppressor against Simon Ekpa is true. That is what put Simon Ekpa in prison today. Because his own people that knows him came to say that what the oppressor said against him is true. That's why they believe Nigeria. You understand? So the testimonies of the false allegation of the members of DOS in Finland court played the biggest role in convicting Simon Ekpa, because Finland has seen that we can say that Nigeria as a state labeled you a terrorist because you are fighting for your freedom. But what about this, your own people?
Who come against you?
Who fight against you? That is the biggest evil of the century. The biggest evil of our time. So the injury, the too deep. Now, this new DOS has to, first of all, write a petition, go in person, not by email. Anum na master prophet na see onye furu petition. She send the alia. Who does that? Go and ask Kanu Takano. Kanu Takano solude. Kanu Takano Johnny awekwo na ya delu petition. Send the Alo Finland. He said it with his own mouth. So go and ask.
Yeah, many of them. Witness,
yes,
all those things.
Yes, so
sabotaging themselves.
So now they must go and submit a counter petition to counter the one that they submitted in 2023. That is number one. Then number two, I would have asked them to go and mount a counter protest to the one that they protested in 2023, but now they have the best time. They couldn't have come anytime better than now. There is an upcoming protest. I've been saying this for over how many weeks now, since Edweme happened. I've been saying this and
yes.
I'm monitoring them.
Yes.
I'm monitoring them. I'm monitoring their activities, including their social media representatives. You understand me? I'm monitoring all their activities to see when they will start taking this protest serious. Because if this protest pass, let me say this now, I hope some of them are listening. After this protest that is coming on the 4th of August, I swear to God, who made all of us, if these people fail to represent, to send a significant number of representatives to march in Finland for Mazi Samonep and Joko on the 4th of August, if they fail, then that means they are going to host a brand new protest for Mazi Samonep to atone with what they did in 2023. So this is an opportunity for them. They don't have to organize a fresh protest because the protest is there already for them. All they have to do is to organize and make sure that they are significantly represented on the 4th of August 2026 in Finland. This one is non-negotiable. It's not about writing petition and submitting petition. Even if they like, they can submit the petition the same day. But they must march, like physically march on the 4th of August. If they don't march on the 4th of August, that means they will reorganize a fresh protest, a brand new protest in Finland, and it must happen in Finland.
That's good.
Yeah. So this is what they are going to do. After doing that, if they are coming on if they are joining on 4th, then they have to start now propagating this very protest. We don't have any time left.
Okay.
Today is 15th.
Okay.
Yeah, today is 15th.
Today is 15th. Yes, I told them the other day that till
no. Hold on.
Or something.
Sorry, Mazi. I'm not done yet. I'm not done. After that, once that protest is done, then we now have a dialogue. We now have a dialogue. Because after that, now say, oh yes. No, we now have a dialogue, which we are going to get. First of all, we'll get the consent of Mazi Samonep and Joko. We will now carry all their activities. We will take all their activities and present it to Mazi Samonep and Joko. And then we will say, look at what they have done. There is a new DOS members in the block, and this is what they have done since they came in. We present it to Mazi Samonep and Joko, whether they release him or whether his case is still going on. But after the protest, we'll now present the activities of the new DOS to him. We'll now get his consent, and then we'll now dialogue to find a way to work together. That's all. And during that dialogue, we must see what they have at hand, because we want to fight for freedom. We don't want to be talking on social media. DOS, we don't
want it.
Yeah, we have gone beyond that. We gave them vote of no confidence in 2022. So we need to move forward. So during that dialogue, they tell us how are they prepared to fight for freedom. That's all. If we all agree together, then we can move mountain. And you see Biafrans, you will see them. You are going to see them in millions. That is assurance. You will see them in millions. But we must work with people who are sincere. If not, they will continue every day. They will come on social media. Oh, Chike Dozie, Chinas, and what? They will say this thing for the next 10 years. I'm telling you, and nothing will change. So thank you, my brother. Any other question? Well, let me see if I.
Okay, I am to add one. Peace. Udo na jack and then when peace get before some mad, you will never walk. Because in that I'm better more peace, you go. And in the police nurse, on your gaze doing, yeah, again, what has to happen on your head that okay, suppose because he no hanover, you go, he no hanover. So I don't know the type of peace I get back with these people within that. But God, we got time. Yeah, him a bag and again. Then one thing to one my brother. I noticed when this sit at home started. I like when the wish the front together, and that is that we're being with you. I love it with Simon Ekpa. You just show that the type of English showed at that time. But I'm not going to like a major player because you said it there and you stand. So my brother, him gave more of that in you in this struggle. Money is not everything. In our money is not everything. Mana cost na de biko achọrọ m ịhụ that thing in at that time. Don't be carried away na peace squad because even I prepare them kai no kai de eme o tile maazị Nnamdi Kanu. I mere what I said before. Ihe ọbụla enweta asị enweta gị small organize or our men on ground and if that's what we want. But we are buying a time Simon. But my brother, Otobolo said, come on now, so come near because happen come up and gem. Yotago, Apoka peace today. He got me peace. Here never and never. I call the same old story again. My brother, I come up on it. So, but what him Jacka this night, okay, and my yogi stand the way you stand for sit at home. And then finally, we get that sit at home about it. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. All right. I've got a lot of calls already. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. Yes, caller. What's going on? Oh my goodness me. Looks like the calls are jamming. The phone is hanging even. All right. Jilunu nwayọ. Everybody will talk. Everybody is going to speak. Jilunu nwayọ. Okay. Omanyagolugo, caller on WhatsApp, please go ahead.
Mazindewo.
Dalurin.
Biko, onwe ya chọrọ ịjụ. Number one, biko, ụta enwere new DOS now. Ha nwego any platform enwere ike reach ha, because this time around, as with the knowledge about what's going on in the land, I know Alibo is going. Alibo is going. Onye na-amaghị ya mara ya. And any person who is not conversant with what is going on should wake up. Number one, any platform I will keep push in that, because I listened to your program about what Master Prophet said. It is only the Biafran people who demand this new regime to do the needful. Because when we go to their platform and bombard them and give this man, because he might not be informed, because I don't know how far he is informed in this particular struggle. And when any, you understand? Because listen, Emily Kuru yesterday about who know the tool or the way to Biafra. When you do the template, you understand? I listened to it and I understand what you are talking about, because it is only somebody who has the template can be able to lead. You understand me? Oh no, the template.
Okay, let me respond to you.
You understand?
Yeah, let me respond to you, brother. The thing is this. The way the struggle is right now.
Yes.
These people,
okay,
do not even need to, do much. Like, I am the one leading, I am this and that, I am lead, I am this.
Exactly.
Chike Dozie in 2021.
Okay.
You don't have to come on Radio Biafra to broadcast or to talk, since you don't know how to speak.
Exactly.
Because we are a public address.
Yes.
If you do not, a public address, it's a course.
Yes.
So,
yeah,
if you do not know how to address the public, you don't have to force yourself to do it. One of the qualities that Chike Dozie lack to the core is how to address the public. He doesn't have it.
Okay. Yeah.
So, these current DOS members, if you listen to the head, the HOD,
yes,
Chris Wong, I
listen.
That he may be knowledgeable enough, he may have wisdom, as an educated man and as an elderly man, but that energy is no longer there. This is the honest truth. This is the bitter truth. You understand me? He is educated.
Yes,
he is knowledgeable, well, vast in knowledge, but the energy to stay the ship is not there. You understand? Not that he doesn't have the leadership qualities. He may have them in abundance, but the energy is lacking. Even when he speaks, that aura, that energy is not there. So, but are we going to deprive him the opportunity to organize and to lead? No, we can't.
No.
What can he do? Him and his team, if they are sincere and genuine, whatever I'm saying here, I'm just advising them. You understand me? So him and his team can do their things, coordinate their things behind the scenes without showing off on the media. Why
exactly
happening? You know, why things will be happening and the zoo will be taking on unawares.
Well,
You understand me? The zoo will be taken completely unawares. Why they don't have to come on radio to holler like, if you don't do this, I will do this. You know, they don't have to. They don't have to. We already have our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in jail. We have our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa Finland in jail. So we don't need another person to be in jail again. Because he cannot help, he can't help the struggle. So they can do their things behind the scenes and allow the media to do the rest. You understand me?
Yes.
So this is my advice to them. But for them to succeed in doing this, they must be sincere. You understand me? If they are not sincere, whether they come out or they go behind the scene, nothing is going to work. Nothing will work. Biafrans are wise. They say DOS are wise. They say, yeah, sorry. They say DOS are wise, but that is the opposite. It is Biafrans are wise, not DOS are wise. Biafrans are wise. So if they think that whether they come out or they go behind the scene, if they are not sincere, then nothing will change, nothing will work, because Biafrans are wise and the gods are wiser.
Exactly.
So another thing, when a platform whereby for my brother, that one I cannot answer you. Maybe if you want to send them message, you wait for them whenever they come on live. I think they've done one live, if I'm not mistaken. They've done one live. Or else you go to their media, social media representatives. Now they are social media warriors. So that is all I can say about that question. If you want to drop any message to them, you can. Whenever they come live, they are, you can wait for them anytime they want to do live program. All the DOS members, whenever they gather, you can go there and ask them question, because right now nobody should expect this DOS to do the same thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was doing on Radio Biafra. Nobody should expect that, and another thing, the route they are taking every day, they are social media warriors will come on social media, upload the previous DOS no na-akọ ka ife na-agbaka moto every day. Chike dozie every day. Chinasa Nworie, people who are already irrelevant, people who are completely irrelevant. In my eyes, they are
since 2021, since 2021.
2021, 2022, in my eyes, they are ants. All you need to do is just to do the needful. First of all, you must do what we have, the right thing to do. And then from there, we'll move from there. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Meanwhile, let me say this. Let me say this before you go. Let me say this before you.
Please. One thing, sir.
They
do things because I think we struggle at something maybe our brother and but if they do the needful, because there's no more work to do. Mazi Simon Ekpa, for them to release Mazi Simon is the only way. Once they release Mazi Simon, our PM, then I know that it will be very, very easy for everybody.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Notwithstanding, let me also send a message.
Yeah.
Notwithstanding, we are not waiting or hoping. Let me say this for avoidance of doubt.
Okay.
We the Biafran people are not in any way waiting or hoping that this DOS can do anything for us. We are not hoping.
Yes.
Waiting. Let me make this very clear, and I will continue to say this so that it gets to their ear, that we are not in any way hoping or waiting for this current DOS to do anything for us or for Mazi Simon Ekpa. Whatever that we have said, whatever we have asked them to do, is for their own benefit. It's for their own benefit.
And for the benefit of everybody.
The damage is done already, and we are fighting our way out. But if they come in, we cannot disregard whatever effort they are going to make. We cannot disregard.
Okay.
But we are not hoping or waiting for them to do anything. No, we are not in any way waiting or hoping for them to do anything. But if they decide to do the right thing, we cannot disregard whatever their effort may add. So they must understand this, and it has to be very, very clear to them. Thank you, my brother. God bless you for your contribution and your questions.
Yeah, God bless you, sir.
I've had so much calls. Please, those who were calling before, you can continue now. You can call now so that I will attend to whatever question you want to throw at me. We are here this evening. It is question and answer, all lead to Finland. All right, OBS, please, you are welcome. Grab the microphone and go ahead.
Good evening from my side.
Good evening, you are welcome. Dalurin.
Yeah, my brother, you see, and them, and all. That's Onyasia, the coach, Yaman and coach, you know, them, Majisike.
You see?
And I hear them mad easy. I'm one woman where him had to come to the correction. Then when somebody that when I draw her, I work a man on South Africa, he get you on no equal.
Igwe was the former Biafra land coordinator. Onye nke a nwụrụgo. Chinasa Nworu gburu ya taa gị Simon Ekpa. Ya, ọnụ ọha ya.
Nke a Ikechukwu ọnụ ọha barrister, and the barrister nọ na the barrister non the IPOB sponsor na the barrister
whatever.
Also barrister so that thing I can actually correct because I want to were wrong them tie we ko ga ha mo nya ka na ma address to igotara so I have Ikechukwu ọnụ ọha
yeah
ọ na-arụbu na radio Biafra before all the morning time. All of them I didn't follow him back. My Ike Peter say my all of them. My mama say I lost here cooking all of them. But he baby be careful, you can't grow in Punya, so I can correct it. When to him.
Dalurin. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we go no we all have our own.
Exactly.
They must come back here.
Of course.
Has to say have go say another way. I would another way say let them show us.
Exactly.
So I am time to waste. Yeah.
We
don't have that time.
Yeah.
The third DOA, so 6 months, I have vote of no thanks. Every 3 months.
Exactly.
Almost 1 month now. Almost 1 month now. So almost 1 month. We have Afro men, no way, nothing. And I can't call Hassan the master prophet after I can't call nonsense. One time all those rubbish. Oh yeah, master prophet now. Oh yeah, can they boom the Biafra? Just the Biafra had to Kurala. Take a master prophet here on na studio. But get that time. So when you say this is new, this is Christian work. Christian work will not old men. I say IPOB. Only coordinator, state coordinator, deputy coordinator na Massachusetts. The mad Ghana na program na SMS from June 2026. Watch why the program. He got this man now, but even SMS safe and because on account of point. SMS and on account of point. So I don't know the criteria you choose here head of the DOS Muama. Muama has screen when they contest the thing. Yeah, we win. Muama had the criteria. I know maybe the committee. So I know maybe the mass in the candidate, the mass one or mass how I believe from that thing. I imagine that kind of weekend you got here, I got me something. Then only has to say something. Yeah, the focus in the man. She say about forget saying no, Biafra can and run. And yeah, bro, company. Obro kanu nwere company. Okay, me mass Chris manager or director. You get Chris who get man go get Chris. Yeah, like get man. Yeah, only like retirement. Or computer call Gabi or okay. My brother, when that is I just embarrassed actually in the army. We don't have the time. You see, all that correction can add here.
Yeah, my looking my watch Chineke. Dalo. Obviously, boom mad. Oh my goodness me. Biafrans, you are wonderful people.
Anybody I curse is cursed. Once I condemn you, you're finished. Ask the Sabu, those that tried to take over power when I was in prison, because I valued them, thought they were doing what we all swore to do. As soon as I went into prison, they started to connive to take over power. Where are they today? Because I cursed them, and they will never have peace. I won't touch them, I won't harm them, but they'll never have peace. Today they are worthless. Absolutely worthless. That is who we are. Do you know why? Because our hands are clean. When we say we are whiter than white and whiter than snow, people don't understand what it means. Now they do.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. Reaping what they sowed, all of them. Do you see that the North is in as much disarray as we have in the South, if not worse? When they were grooming and breeding these terrorists, they thought they were doing it just to assume political power. They never knew there was another dimension to it. That these terrorists that they all created will come back to consume them. And that is what is happening today. It is the spillover of their...
Caller on WhatsApp, please go ahead.
My brother, good evening from here.
You're welcome.
Cool.
Could you please raise your voice a little bit so we can hear you?
Yes, so I want to contribute to the discussion so far, and my just trying to reference what you said initially. I'm trying to know are you trying to say that whatever it is Barrister Aloy Ejimako says, you are going to believe it? Did I get you correct?
I did not say whatever. Where did you get that type of word?
Because you said you were going to believe he appointed the DOS members, Mazin and the kind appointed because you saw it from Aloy Ejimako.
Listen,
and I'm trying.
okay. Listen, let me respond to that.
First of all, just explain that one.
First of all, I did not say that whatever Aloy Ejimako said, I would believe. Aloy Ejimako is a human being, just like all of us. And human beings are prone to errors. So,
of course.
In this particular issue, what I'm saying is that I will give it to him for the fact that I read the dissolution of the previous members of DOS and the appointment of this new group, that I will give it to them because it came from Barrister Aloy Ejimako based on the one that I read on this platform. So if Mazin Nnamdi Kanu comes out and say, I did not do this, then I will hold Aloy Ejimako responsible. That is what I said. It is not it is not my job now to come out and start saying it's a lie. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu did not appoint you. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu did not appoint them. It's a lie. It doesn't change anything as long as I'm concerned, as long as Biafra is concerned, as long as we are concerned. Our own target may be completely different. Our target right now, we have two targets. To make sure that Mazin Nnamdi is released, that is number one. And number two is to forge ahead. With or without this group of DOS, we are forging ahead. You understand me? And I am not going to work with them unless if they do the needful. And I believe that millions of Biafrans also have this same mentality. No matter how they preach, if they preach unity from now till the kingdom come, nobody is going to listen to them. Nobody will listen. If you are talking on social media, come let us unite. Are you talking to Biafra Unite? You are not talking to me, because I won't start looking for where you are doing your contribution or fundraising and then start looking for your phone number to contact you for us to unite. No, you need to reach out. I told them from beginning that they must reach out. They have to reach out. And they do the needful. Do the needful by making sure that all those things that they destroyed under the previous administration, and as God may have it, all of them are also working together with the old administration. So nothing is new to them. They know everything. You understand? When I say they need to reach out, I'm not saying that they must call people on phone and start, trying to convince them. No. We are in the public. Everything is in the public domain. Do the needful. Do the needful. First of all, go and redo every single thing that was done by the same you people in the past. Go and redo it. When you redo it, then we'll begin to look at them like people who really, really want unity. So, whether Mazin Nnamdi Kanu appointed them or not, it does not change anything as long as this very movement is concerned. It does not change anything. You understand? We have given DOS vote of no confidence since February 27, 2022. So now our target is this: free Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko. All road leads to Finland. So once Master Monet Banjoku is freed, then we'll forge ahead. Whatever that happens after this appeal, we must forge ahead. So if the current DOS want to be appointed by themselves, or by Canon Takano, or by Aloy Jimako, or by whoever, or they appointed themselves, it changes nothing, absolutely nothing. You understand? The good part is that we are moving ahead. We want our Prime Minister to be freed. Once Master Monepi is released, we move ahead. Like as I said, whatever that happens after this very appeal, we will still move ahead. You understand what I mean? Without looking, yes, waiting for DOS. We have never waited for them before. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. We can never wait for them. All from what the Naka made the needful if they want to move ahead with all of us. Are you paying attention to what I'm saying, bro?
Yes, I am. I'm paying attention.
Yes, all how the Naka, all how Bundisi, all how the Naka decide. Are we going to, should we move ahead with the rest of Biafrans? Anya Burundisi, now how Bundisi, but had the few in number. They are few in number. So how the Naki decide, should we move ahead with the rest of Biafrans, or should we remain secluded? Should they remain in seclusion within their cabal? Or how the Naki decide whatever they want to do? But the truth of the matter, the good part is that Biafrans are moving ahead. So Ganiru, my brother, when was it Chorejo?
Okay, so my second option question there is this. What happens in a situation where this new
looks like his network is bad. His network is bad, or probably mine. I don't know. All right.
So from every indication, I can see from every indication that these guys, they actually did not come out to work with Simon Ekpa. So I heard briefly from the from our sister Dadiora's page a couple of days ago when she was asking for them the same plea that you're making, that they should write to Finland and withdraw whatever petitions and whatever consents they should do that. Now,
no, it's not ending. It's not all about writing petition. No. DOS members did a lot, which they are all in cahoot. They are all in cahoot. They went to Finland to protest. So now we have protest, which is coming on the 4th of August. This is the main topic of today. All road lead to Finland. This is the main topic. So there is protest coming on the 4th. I want to see members of DOS in that protest. I want to go there. This is the main thing, not just the petition. The petition, anybody can write the petition. They must march.
Go there.
If they don't march,
should go there.
If they don't
all
march,
of them, Solomon Nebo, all of them should go there.
If they don't march on the 4th, if they don't march on the 4th, that means they will reorganize another protest on their own,
which they will never do.
So the best thing for them is to join the protest and march on the 4th, and they have to propagate it on their various platforms. You understand me?
But they're not doing that.
So no, he left for them. He left for them. That's why I said whatever they do, it has no any effect on our desire to move forward. You understand me? Whatever they do, it has no effect on our desire and our target to move forward. You understand me? But if they come, we cannot disregard, whatever they are going to, do. as long as they are coming with clean hands. We cannot disregard it. You understand? So, but we are not waiting for them. Biafrans are not waiting for them. Biafrans are not looking forward or, hoping that they do so. No, it left for them to decide whatever they want to do. But as long as I'm concerned, that's why I'm relaxed. That's why I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting them. You got to go, because I'm very, very relaxed. I'm not expecting nothing from them. I've never expected anything from DOS right from time. So I am very, very relaxed because I am not expecting anything from them. It's either they, you know why am I even talking about them? Is because they came with unity mantra. You understand me? They came
fake unity. That's fake unity.
So they came with
unity.
They came with unity mantra, and now one of them, Master Prophet, is coming out now to speak about Mazi Simon and Joko. You understand me?
In a derogatory way.
Yeah. So
if you listen to his speech today and what he spoke about Mazi Simon, you understand that this guy, he hasn't completely repented. He still has some grudges in his heart.
No, listen.
Towards that young man.
Listen, whatever they are doing now, Ndị Igbo ka m tụọlụ gị ya, ka m gwa gị ife a na-eme na ka m gwa gị ya n'inu. Ndị Igbo sị na nwannụnụ na-agba egwu n'iro, o nwere ife na-akụli ya egwu n'ime ọfịa. Yotago. So if you now, they are dancing to the tone of a particular rhythm. So, or should I say, they are dancing to the tone of a particular beat, an unseen beat or unheard beat, but only them are hearing or listening to it. You understand? So,
yeah,
we are not kids. I'm anya alolo. Yotago. So, when you are sincere, when you are sincerely doing things in the right way, we know camouflage, we know damage control, we know eye service and notice me. We know them. We know those things. We know whatever you do, we know where that thing you are doing belongs. By the time you do it the right way, we will know. You see, yesterday when I was doing that program, I was very, very blunt. I was very, very strict, saying that what Chris Nwog did was in response to what Master Prophet did. I was very, very blunt. So, and nobody can doubt it. Nobody can doubt it. But unfortunately now, Chris Nwog came because na ifo choli ime abuho ife di anobi ime. I want to repeat. Ife Chris Nwog pụtalụ ka o mee abụghị ife dị ya n'obi ime ọ chọrọ ime. Ife ọ pụtalụ ka o mee bụ ka o mee something melo include Simon Ekpa. Ya ka ọ pụtalụ ka o mee. Chelu. O nwere ihe ngwalụ gị sị gị na ihe ọ pụtalụ ime abụrụ ife o melụ duto na ọbụla ife o bu n'obi ime. Ọ pụtalụ ka okwu gbasalụ Simon Ekpa, okwu ọ chọrọ ikwu will include Maazị Simon Ekpa Njoko based on nkata akpagoro akpa already. Yotago, but ọ bụrụzi ife o mele because that nkata ahụ akpala akpa ọ bụrụ ife dị ya n'obi ọ chọrọ ime, but ọ pụtalụ ka o mee ka asịkwa na o melụ ka ọ malụ ma people or you buy into it. Yotago. So unfortunately, because obuli ife dia no bi ocholi ime, obulo the real thing no bi ocholi ime, unfortunately, opotazi nuance ni mu no ka. Forget zere Simon Ekpa ocholi ikwu okwu ye may include, or forget they may abandon, because whatever that you have in mind is what you are going to do, not what you are being told or what you are forced to do. Not what the situation is forced on you to do. When you come out to react or to act, you act according to what you have in mind to do. So what he did yesterday was exactly what he has in his mind to do, but that was not the exact thing that he was coming out to do. I'm a my brother.
Well, that's you now trying to make a defense for him.
No,
he never had it in mind to come and speak about Mazi Simon Ekpa because he's not genuine. He's not genuine.
So you need a melagon and nkawalogate. If all the when I did no, hold on. You can't say that is me trying to defend him. Okunkuluya the very plain. Agwalonge that now what he came out to do, but based on nkata palapa, to come and say something to defend or to include Simon Ekpa. But because no biye at the pure, it is not what he wants to do in his heart. That's why he came out and even defecated in the church by avoiding Simon Ekpa completely. I explained this thing.
We should have been the main discussion. That's his speech could have started somewhere around Simon.
Dalo. I don't like.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, my brother. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
All right, please. Now it is all road leads to Finland. I want the next caller to focus on Finland. We are done with the DOS. We are done with them. The message is very clear. All the Naka email first solofa. The message is clear. We know who is sincere and who is not sincere. This broadcast is strictly all about the protest in Finland. And all the Koke and I could take DOS because we are using this opportunity to still send message to them to also prepare for the protest. To prepare for the protest. Yes, we are using this opportunity to send message to them to get ready for this protest and to start propagating it. You understand me? So the next caller must concentrate on the protest, on the Finland protest. That is where we are right now. We have sent message to the members of the DOS where nobody's new there. So now the concentration should be on the protest, please. The next caller must focus on the upcoming protest. Yes.
Reaping what they sowed, all of them. Do you see that the North is in as much disarray as we have in the South, if not worse? When they were grooming and breeding these terrorists, they thought they were doing it just to assume political power. They never knew there was another dimension to it. That these terrorists that they all...
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Ekpokwago nke eziokwu iji gị onye ahụ ajụrụ ajụ isi gị ebe a zara ajụ mmadụ chọrọ ji because mụnwa na-ebelivu na ọ na ha eje ka njọ ọgwụ na onwere ihe anya nwanwụ nọ na-aja ana wee dasị ga-eme a ga-esi ndị Finland ha ga-eji ma n'aka ọbata obi dị ọcha mana o nwere ihe ịzara ebe ahụ ịsị na ha bịara na ha abịa ha ma anyị nọ na ha agaghị egbochi ya ihe ọnwụ na anyị na-eme so ha dịgo m oke ewuti ya nwa kama na so ofe ihe na-agwa ndị ụmụ Biafra niile ụmụ Igbo niile n'ụwa niile ha marakwa mgbe Moses jere ibute ike n'aka Chukwu ha were ike apụta n'anya ụlọ unu esobegechi ọzọ o were iwe tụwa iwu iri Moses ahụ ọkwa ihe na-achọ ime na-ekwe na ọbata obi ya onye ọ na-arụkwa ahụ ụka jebekwa Finland hapụkwanụ ndị akwa ka adochi awawa ya azụ agwachakwa obi eze ọsọ na ama jecha yunivasiti pụta akpụchi akwa azụ na nọọsị skuul na ọdụ ọgwụkwọ ihe ha chụbakwa ya achụba ihe anyị na-eme ọ na anyị na-anara promis land anyị adị Chukwu oke abịa ma bi n'Enugu asị anyị go nwekwa onye ga-egbochi anyị ọdịna nwa nwanne m jisi ike o Chukwu na ndị a na-chere ngo nwanne m ihe ya emego n'oji ihe ya emego n'ụmụ ihe ị na-eme ka ọ ga-esi dị mma ndị ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'aha Chukwu oke abịa ma anyị na-akpụ isi ala nye mgbe niile nwanne m jisi ike o
ise daalụ nwa Chineke ya ma mma. Thank you for your contribution. May God bless you. All right, we are still on the march to Finland. All road leads to Finland. All roads leads to Finland. Anybody that is not talking about this protest now, I want you to know that that person doesn't want Simon Ekpa to come out. Whoever that is genuine in this very struggle should focus on this protest. Anybody now again anything trying to discourage you from attending this very protest, the truth of the matter remains. No onyanwa achoho Mazi Simon Ekpa out. This is the honest truth. And anybody will the opportunity maybe you live in Europe, exactly, or you live in the West, like you live in America and you have citizenship in America, you have flight ticket, you know you can afford the ticket, but you have no any reason to be calling Simon Ekpa our prime minister. You have no reason for that. Because this is an opportunity for you to make history. This is an opportunity for you to say, yes, that I fought for his release, that I was there. You see that very first protest that happened in Finland, that very first protest, people mocked it. It was few against the world. People, they mocked it. But till today, now, till today, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko continues to appreciate those that made that protest a reality, no matter the number that attended it. Till today, Mazi Simon Ekpa is still talking about it, appreciating those people, and still using it as a reference, telling them that he wants a better result. Why he appreciates those that came, he's still using it as a reference, telling them that he wants a better result this time around. You understand? So it is a history in making. Register your name. Give Simon Ekpa a reason to come out and continue demanding for the freedom of Biafra. Give him a reason. Give him a reason to come out, that when he comes out, he will continue to demand for the freedom of the Biafran people. It is his inalienable right. So you give him a reason by making sure that you are present. We need to add, we need to appreciate, not to depreciate. We need to add, not to minus. Your presence as a one person has added number to the already numbers that are going to be there present. So we need to add, not minus. Make sure that you are there. Make sure that you get your ticket down. I'm telling us, make sure that you write your name in this history, that you're among those that save Biafra. Me so and this save, because the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa and Jacobus is save Biafra. I'm telling us. Masamane Banjoko di free today. Biafra is safe. Only go many people, only go not many. Only go there. People move, go forward though. Only going to move forward without doing nothing. Yotago. Only going to move forward without doing nothing. How did they move forward? They move forward by abandoning Mazisamane Banjoko. Not that they have moved forward in fighting for Biafra, no. But they have moved forward in abandoning Mazisamane Banjoko. The same way DOS abandoned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and move forward without fighting for Biafra. So we that still believe in Biafra, we that still want our freedom, let us not abandon Mazisamane, because abandoning a comrade in a time of distress, in a time of need, is a taboo. It's like you have abandoned yourself. You have abandoned you have abandoned the struggle, and you have abandoned the reason why you are fighting in the first place. You have abandoned yourself. You cannot abandon a comrade. Because abegodu n'agha, abịa n'agha, ọ na-abụ egbuo onye amị, ndị otu ya eburu ozu ya. Egbugokwa onye ahụ ọnwụgo, mana ndị otu ya eburu ozu ya. You don't abandon a comrade. No. So this very protest is for all Biafrans to make sure that they make it worth a while. Don't go there on the 5th thinking that Pago were caught. You don't want to go on the 4th for the protest, but you want to go on the 5th. Pago were caught. By the time the numbers reaches that very maximum of 20 people, you will be left behind. What I'm telling you now, I've said it out without number. You will be left behind. Because Omambo nketaliense ezele nke azwa. I'ma know when they are on 50 ka abia propaganda, ka abia eye service, because I'm an epayano na court life. Oya akwagi. Biko, attend on the 4th. That is the history-making day. That is the history-making day on the 4th. That is the most important day, not on the 5th. Egazie that 4th. How each ogodi no anime court to search everywhere. It left for you to decide what you want to do. So let us make it worth a while. This evening, it has been a successful question and answer program. Yamalani Chama Omuchukwu Kikabia Mabineli Biko. The topic remains: all road leads to Finland. All roads leads to Finland. Thank you all for listening. May God protect our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Bless him with divine health, that he may be alive to see Biafra. And may God protect our Prime Minister, Mazisamane Banjoko, and grant him victory in this coming month of August. May God protect our men and always give them victory whenever the enemies come knocking on their door. And I pray for you all, Biafrans, that whatever you lay hand upon for your survival, may you prosper. In the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. He say. From me, from here, it is good evening.